So today is the 26th November 2023, and we are at a Sunday fun aging call. So the topic today is nurturing. So what is nurturing?
So what is the difference between taking care and nurturing?
I would say not much, slight difference. Taking care usually we do for others. How much taking care of ourselves, our body we do? And is taking care and nurturing the same? Like, yeah, we take care of so many people in our house. Do we do it because we are supposed to do it, or we do it with like we go in for things with passion? Gary says, don't go for passion, go for what is nurturing, what brings. Of course, we take you take care of your children, you take care of your husband, you take care of your mother-in-law. Where are you coming from when you do that?
Yeah, it is like right now also, if I say, it becomes suffocating.
So, hi Nipi, hi Rajeshwar.
Hello. Long time.
Hi, good to see you here.
Yes. How are you feeling, Kamal?
Much better. Much better. So Gary says instead of passion, you want to do something that brings you joy, that brings you ease, that is nurturance for your being and body. When we talk about sexualness, I mean, I didn't know about that there were so many elements of, we just used to say sex. Now coming to Access, learned that there are so many elements. There is sexualness, sexuality, copulation, orgasm, things like that, sex. So what he talks about when he talks about sexualness is the caring, the creative healing, that heals your body. When you are kind to yourself, isn't that an energy of healing? Isn't that an energy of joy and expansion? Energy of living? And we cut off all these. These we don't include in caring, do we?
So nowadays, we have caretakers. They're just doing it professionally, just to create
Because you have
money, like it's a job.
That
like
reminds me.
Sorry, like Baur is the nurturing body process. It's like you are, wrapped in that energy of kindness when you're getting that 1 hour is so expansive. For me, I don't know how it is for you. So relaxing. You're kind of undoing limitations in all aspects of your life. Yes, Nippy, you were saying something?
Something came up, I was listening to Minnu interviews some people on her podcast. So one of her podcasts I was listening. Angela, I'm talking of Kamal's sister. So she interviews few people. So she was interviewing one person called Guru or something, and he does this dance. Impromptu dance that people do. So I liked one thing he said. He says, I don't know how to articulate it, but what he said was कि ऐसे नहीं है कि एक बार जैसे मैंने कर लिया तो फिर मेरे को आ गया कि लोगों को कैसे इम्प्रॉम्प्टू डांस कराते हैं, फिर तो वो एक प्रोडक्ट बन जाएगा ना. He says, I wanted कि हर टाइम जब वो हो मुझे उतना ही मिस्टेक उतना ही पता लगे कि देखो इस बार क्या इसमें से व्हाट विल कम आउट ऑफ इट, लाइक व्हाट विल माय बॉडी कैसे खुश फील करेगी इस बार. वो दैट्स काइंड ऑफ क्रिएटिविटी. मैंने नहीं सुना आप क्या पूछ रहे थे. पैशन और जॉय की बात हो रही थी, तो इसलिए मेरे को ये उसकी एग्जाम्पल याद आ गई. आई लव दैट एग्जाम्पल कि ये नहीं है कि इवन बास फॉर दैट मैटर कि जैसे एक बार मैंने सीख लिए और मैंने रन करे तो इट्स नॉट लाइक अ प्रोडक्ट. सो दैट्स व्हाई मेनी टाइम्स आई से आई डोंट लाइक टॉकिंग एट ऑल व्हेन आई रन bars because I then and I loved when I did last time with RD and I asked him कि मेरे को ये दिक्कत हो जाती है, मैं कहीं जाती हूँ स्वैप्स में तो बातें हो रही होती हैं, मेरे को मजा नहीं आता, so I don't go. He says, oh, you actually follow the energy or awareness when you're doing bars. So it's really, I mean, he just validated me that it's good to do it in silence, then you follow your awareness. And yeah, so I was running on somebody.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So sweet, so nicely put in. Thank you so much. But here also I would like to say, but don't make it like I'm doing it the right way.
Yeah,
Maybe tomorrow you want to talk and that's okay,
Yeah.
then like I just mentioned that Gary said, don't do it with passion, do it with nurturance.
Lovely. Thank you. Thank you for mentioning that. Again, it shouldn't become a passion. Yeah, it should be a nurturance. Yes. Thank you.
The only way it will work.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you.
Yeah, Shimona, hi. Hi, Anupama. And this is Satinder, Galaxy M31. Who's that? Sapna. Which Sapna is this?
Good morning, ma'am. Hi, this is me, ma'am. Galaxy M31. Mehak.
Oh,
Hi, Kanwal.
okay. Hi, Sapna. Lovely to have you here. So a bar is incredibly nurturing for me. It's a relaxing experience. It could be, and sometimes it isn't. Sometimes there's a lot of story going on in my head and I want answers, then probably it isn't. So there's no fixed thing like, this is the way it is. Nurturance, according to me, is going with the energy. How much do we spend our life on our points of view rather than just receiving? Because every time I notice that I feel if I do this, then I'll reach somewhere. There's not reaching anywhere. It's a continuously noticing that there is more to life than this. That you're not yet, reached where you would like to reach. So how much nurturing and caring can you give to your body in receiving anything and everything? So sexual energy is the energy of life. Like you feel like for the child, when you look at it, when you are in the nature, then there is no judgment. There's only that energy of nurturance. Could be excitement too, expansiveness, joyful, the orgasmic quality of living. Anybody else has any question or knows what is nurturing for them? Yes, Anupama?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, give me 5 minutes. Let me hear out, then I'll
Okay.
come back.
No worries. No worries.
You have very rightly said, Kanwal. Nurturance is actually total expansiveness. Like when we are nurturing, like when we say now we are nurturing plants, we never say we take care of plants. So it's like that energy wherein we are like totally into it without any expectation that we are going to receive something.
Totally
like
being you.
no transaction.
With no defense.
Yeah.
With no walls, with no barriers. And that then actually you can receive nurturance of everyone around you. Even when somebody is being mean to you, and you don't have any defense, and you know that that's not you, and that is coming from a person who is not happy, hurting people, hurt others. And if you recognize that, would you have anger towards that one? You just receive it and you be that nurture. Even that anger becomes nurturance to you. Everything can be a nurturing, can be nurturing to us if we don't try to defend against it. Don't try to have barriers and limitations about it. Actually, it's totally willing to serve you as well as everybody else. Without being a servant to anyone. If you had nothing to defend, then what would you lose? In fact, when you are not defending against anything, you have a total awareness of where people are coming from. And you see all possibilities. Everything that can be. When we try to understand people, we also get involved in that. And we give up our points of views. It doesn't work. There are some people who are looking for reason to cut off with you, or you are looking for reasons to cut off with somebody else. For some small little thing. Is that nurturance for yourself? Are you being kind to yourself? Let people be. Like the nature lets you be. Doesn't judge you. You can be yourself in nature. You don't have to pretend. So can we be more aware as to what is nurturance for us and what isn't?
Also, Kanwal, nurturance is what I get is like it's the part of oneness.
Yeah.
Until unless we are in oneness, we are totally in oneness. Like there is no hidden agendas. There is no judgment. It's total allowance and total oneness. when we are nurturing others and nurturing, obviously, and in turn, we are nurturing ourselves.
Exactly. What you gift. वो कहते हैं छोटे होते तो कहते हैं, अगर आप थूकोगे तो आपके ऊपर आपको फोड़े बॉयल्स होंगे, और अगर आप किसी के ऊपर एसेंस फेंकोगे तो आपके ऊपर भी वो खुशबू आएगी. So you be who you choose to be. Something that turns you on, something that's ease, something that your body is like relaxed. It could be somebody or something. What if we chose that? Because we can, no other reason.
Still, कमल, इतना करने के बाद भी कई बार हम जिद में कुछ कर जाते हैं. You know, you did this to me, so like.
What is zid? What is zid?
Yeah, it's a difference.
Is it nurturing? Is it honoring?
Because probably we don't want to hurt ourselves again.
And you hurt in
No.
terms you keep hurting
No
yourself.
problem.
It's
Yeah,
not
I
honoring
get it.
being angry and sitting in zid and all these things. Not honoring of you. Your body knows. Your body will guide you if you tell it with, can you take me through? So that means every time you feel light, that's nurturance for you. Body, that is how body talks to you. Every time you are at ease, you're relaxed, you're having fun, your total attention is on your body, how it is feeling, how it is being. It is nurturance to both body and being. When you judge, are you happy? When you're angry with others, are you happy? But I'm not saying that angry is wrong. Maybe that sometimes it's very great, or sometimes it's very good. जो कहना चाह रहे थे फटाफट बोल के मारना पड़ा, तो बड़ी उसमें भी बड़ी कई दफा रिलैक्सेशन होती है. So nothing is wrong or right. What is it that gives you nurturance? Some food is nurturing for your being and for your body.
Can receiving judgment from someone be nurturing?
Why not? I just said, like, if somebody is angry at you, and you said, if it's oneness, then when have you been angry? And then you get, oh my God, angry people, hurt others. Where is this person being hurting? What is this person being, angry at? And judging it. We judge only what we are, isn't it? If I say, oh, लड़की लड़के को इकट्ठा जाना अच्छा नहीं है, so whenever I see a boy and a girl together, I will say that that's a wrong thing. It's not that person, it's me. It's my point of view that comes out. So when somebody is judging you, they're not judging you. It's not personal. They are judging themselves. They can't see anything beyond their nose. So it's not about you at all. And what if you realized that everything that was not fun, joy, everything that brought ease and relaxation to your body, and everything that was contributing to your body, you were actually being you. You are nurturance, you are nurturing, you are nature.
तो कभी यार नर्चरिंग करते करते भी हम थक जाते हैं ना, देन वी से लाइक अब नहीं, बस हो गया. So
That is no, you can never get tired of it. It's only because when your mind comes in between and tells you that you're not getting what you're giving. The give and take comes. मैं तो इतना कर लिया, उसने नहीं दिया, मुझे मिल
उसने
नहीं रहा
नहीं
उतना.
दिया. हाँ, मतलब कई बार नहीं दिया एज इन
You're cutting out, darling.
नहीं किया कई बार.
नहीं सुनाई दिया, कट रहा था. मेरी प्रॉब्लम है कि everybody else could hear her.
नहीं नहीं सुन नहीं रहा अंजला
Oh,
के.
it's cutting the voices. There's a problem.
Is it better now?
हाँ, yes.
So it is not about, it's like when people don't even receive. देना तो कुछ अलग बात है कि हम उनसे कुछ
Because you're
expect
waiting
कर
for
रहे हैं.
them
It is
to
like,
receive, na?
okay.
You're waiting for them. Your agenda is कि मैं दे रही हूँ, दूसरा अब उसको acknowledge करे, validate करे. And when you don't get validation, that's when you get annoyed. That's when you get angry. That's when you say, इसके लिए तो मैं अब बिल्कुल नहीं करूँगी. You can't judge anything you have not been or done. Only if we become aware of this, it will give us a lot of freedom. जब हम जजमेंट क्रिएट करते हैं, तब हम प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट करते हैं. If you're just being you, there are some people who love feeding people. There are some people who love going out of the way and doing things for you. And you sometimes don't even notice that. And the moment that person is sitting with somebody or gets the awareness of, oh, मैं ही करी जा रही हूँ, that is when the problem starts. So you judge, you have a problem. And if you become aware of that and just be you, I know it's not easy. It's not that I have reached, or even Gary and Dane have reached that.
But as Gary says, no, never quit.
Never quit, never give in, never give up. Being you.
Yeah.
You get to choose whether to be upset or not. And how often now, after coming to Access, that you feel so peaceful that whenever there is that element of judgment comes in your peace, you don't like it. You immediately want to either pock and pod it, or what should I do to let go of that? Because that's not fun for you anymore. Earlier, it didn't even realize it. We went deeper and deeper into drama, into the story, and sat with that story for months and years and lifetimes.
Very true. Very true.
And now you become aware of it. That's not nurturance. Oneness includes everything and judges nothing. What would it take for us to be everything and have no judgment? And no necessity of choosing judgment. Total awareness. You can choose it, but you don't have to. Everything that brought up, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pot, on nice, short, boys, pervads, and beyonds. Aren't we always looking to be greater than where we are, who we are? Because we know there is something beyond that. Because we know we are all one. We know we are seekers of more. Could be consciousness, could be oneness. Who knows what is more? Just keep choosing. Don't have to be vested in the outcome. Okay, now what? Okay, now next. Because we have access to all the energies in the universe. If you are willing to choose and be everything or anything we can be. Haven't you noticed that as you're using these tools and as you're going forward, more of unconsciousness is leaving your reality?
Yeah.
You're more aware of your choices, you're more aware of other people's choices, you're more aware of the drama going around, you're more aware of here they could have chosen something different.
Yes.
And every time we are choosing
People
resistance.
falling off from our lives.
Sorry?
I said people falling off from lives, like,
Yeah,
people.
because it can't be the same. They cannot be on the same platform. We choose resistance and we choose reaction and we choose defense and we choose barriers, limitations, and make sure that our life is not ease. If we chose ease in every now moment, we'll have nothing to complain. फिर करेंगे क्या? कोई सुनेगा कहाँ आपकी? ड्रामा खत्म हो जाएगा.
The other day I was listening to some call, and they were saying ki, like, there are a lot of, as Gary and Dana talking about electromagnetics a lot. So it's like these electromagnetics, they pull us to be the the finite beings that we are. Because हम जाते हैं वहां पर और फिर कुछ ना कुछ electromagnetics already हैं. So they just pull us and then we again go and get ourselves trapped in that drama and that finiteness. So that awareness also is like,
Yeah, we're so entrained and ingrained for trillions of years doing that. And something ease we have never felt in our life. And that sounds some foreign language to us. But as you keep doing it, hasn't it become easier and easier?
Yeah, it is now becoming like a second nature. Obviously, as you said, we don't reach anywhere. However, it's like like it's becoming, it's more like a muscle is developing now to go towards the ease. कि छोड़ो यार, ease की तरफ चलते हैं. Whether it's like कभी we have a wedding in the family and it's like everybody's like this dress, that dress. And I'm like, whatever is ease, I wear that. So that pretension is not there कि best लगना है जैसे पहले होता था कि I have to be like this, look like that. So yeah, a lot of ease has come in it, whatever.
A lot of freedom to be.
Yeah.
This journey is different than what other people are going through or what we were going through. Always looking for, from wonderment and curiosity, what else is possible.
This what else is possible is such a beautiful tool.
What else is? How does it get any better than this, and what else is possible?
It just holds our hands.
And the moment you recognize this and you're willing to choose to change anything, it becomes easy. But we are not willing to choose different. We are willing to be in the same rut and want everything to turn. It can't. Unless you are willing to have change in your reality, unless you're willing to have a reality of your own. That is the moment will allow you to choose what works for you. Just relax, everything will come in place. We don't know how to relax. I think this herpes has gifted me relaxation. कुछ भी होता जाए, तू लेट अपना आराम कर, धूप में लेट, अंदर लेट, 4 घंटे सो, 2 घंटे सो. That judgment thing is not running in the head.
Yeah, Kamal, it's so like, हम अभी तक यही सोचते थे कि लाइफ मेरे बिना घर कैसे चलेगा.
I know.
मैं नहीं हूँ. Everything goes on like, people are like, okay.
Yeah.
Because same was happening. कुछ ऐसा ही मेरे साथ भी हो रहा था body wise. So like, कितना मुश्किल हो रहा, बट ठीक है, स्मूथली चल रहा है, ठीक है, ओके. तो आपको लगता है कि हाँ यार, आप वो जो अभी तक एक उसमें जी रहे थे ना कि आई एम सो इम्पोर्टेंट, come off it and choose something else.
Yeah.
And that is very, what do you call, freeing also.
Yeah. And also one thing that I am great as the way I'm good. Just the way I am.
Yeah, and one more thing is like I'm taken care of. Like universe has my back.
Exactly.
I'm taken care of, come what. So वो बहुत it's, I don't have a word only for that. It's like empowering also.
Nurturing. Nurturance.
That tape used to run, you're not good enough. बहुत mild हो गया. और जब भी आना चाहता है, I recognize it. I don't have to have an identity. I just can be me. Everywhere we have created the artificial us rather than being us. Would you really be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, online, short, boys, POVADs, and beyond. Anybody has any question about nurturance? How about asking yourself? Whenever you choose something, just ask, even if you don't you're confused as to why I'm choosing this. But just ask. Any choice you make during the day, eating, taking a bath, getting up in the morning, any small or big choice you make, just ask. Body, is it nurturing? Would we choose to do this? What would be nurturing? That's like building a muscle, no? When you keep choosing something by asking a question and the energy comes up. Yes, I never nurtured myself, was always nurturing others. That's what we do. And then that is also not nurturing, because we are just taking care of people where we are not even involved. We are not even totally nurturing them. We are just doing our duty. We think we are doing our duty, caring for them. And that turns out to be, sometimes for me, it turned out to be enough. Like Angela also said, she's gone. Angela also said, enough, I can't do this anymore. What if you were nurturing yourself always and it overflew to others around you? When you're happy, you spread happiness. That's not the true energy of caring or nurturing that I was choosing. The moment I changed it, I was with my mother and it was very difficult to stay with her. She was very demanding. And then I was in these modalities, and then I learned to see me in her, or that I didn't even have access at that time. But I knew that I had to change the way I look at things. And the moment I started looking at her as me, or I don't know what, and I involved her in my things, and I did little things for her, it was so nurturance for me. When she was happy and she was being nurtured, cared, and she was being looked after, it was so nurturing for me. But caring for somebody and not caring for yourself is not nurturance for either. You can't gift, you can't receive. Am I making any sense?
Yes, Kanwal.
Thank you, Param.
Lot of sense, because mother is alive, so I know how to deal with her. Learning to deal with her.
You people know how it was in the beginning with her and then what it was later.
Yeah.
Um, I really, hi, hello. Can
Yes.
I speak?
Yes. Go for it.
Actually, I don't know much in detail your experiences with your mother. It'll help probably to know, and because even I have a difficult relationship with my mother. So it's a very, very difficult relationship. But when you know that you're not the only one, others have also been through, and what solutions they have found and implemented, that'll be good to know.
Yeah, I mean, in short, I can tell you that in the beginning, it was like I was poor relative of hers. When I shifted with her, I had lost my husband. And when I shifted with her, she was living alone. And everything she was checking on me. If I bought anything from outside, she'd say, "Paise hai nahi, kitho le aayi?" All that. So I was drifting apart from her. always that she's judging me and avoiding her and things like that. Then somehow these modalities I kept doing and tried to do something different. First thing I remember I tried to do was I tried to give her a hug every night before I sleep. And she wouldn't give a hug. She didn't know how to give a hug. But I would make her stand, even if we were fighting. I told her, हर रोज रात को मुझे जप्पी चाहिए सोने से पहले. झगड़ा हुआ है तो भी, नहीं हुआ हो तो भी, सोए हुए हो तो भी, I would wake her up and tell her, अब मेरी जप्पी दे दो.
Wow.
And I think little things like I put a massage lady. She didn't want to pay more than 50 rupees. I was paying 200 and she was paying 50. But that lady was doing every day her massage. Little things like this involving her. Wherever I went, whoever friend invited me, she had to come with me. I don't know how they liked it or not, but they knew कि कमल के साथ उसकी माँ तो आएगी. You know? So I don't know, little these things, I don't know actually so much now, I remember. But celebrating her birthday, giving her a surprise, you know. I remember one birthday, it was her 85th birthday, I think. And all 3-4 people here also joined me. And we had, we staged a Gidda, Bhangra Gidda for her. And invited all her friends and things like that. So somehow changed that, and then she was like, "Ye baby to." I was baby. So you have the power. What I'm trying to say is, you have the power to change any situation if you do not get into the story of it. That story that you keep running in your head, ऐसे हुआ, उसने ऐसे किया, उसने वैसे, that will never allow you to go beyond that. So we have in Access, we say, never tell a story, never listen to a story. Be in question. अब मैं क्या कर सकती हूँ? And nothing is personal. If anybody is judging you, they're judging themselves. Because वो jaundice eye को तो yellow ही दिखाई देगा ना. तो point of view तो उनका है ना. उनके जो point of view, आप उनके ऊपर पूरी तरह नहीं चढ़े तो उन्होंने तो judge करना है. So they're judging themselves. They're not judging you. It's nothing personal. Don't take anything personal. Receive everything. And true receiving is willingness to choose for you, not to fight against you. If you decided, I will never fight, I never have to fight against anything. If you decided, I will never have a reaction now. It's not easy. You can never have a reaction and you'll never have a reaction. No, you will have, but you will become aware of it and you can change it. You'll have.
I'm trying my level best, but I can't. I mean, I'm sure कि सबके ऐसे experiences होते हैं in different places.
Of course,
but
होते हैं.
बाप रे, इतना मुश्किल है. 50 years I have been with tolerated a narcissism, and now the point is, I've tried to बहुत कुछ किया, celebrations for her, everything, done everything.
What energy were you being?
Sorry?
What was your agenda for doing that?
Just to please her, so that she should also like me.
Cannot
Because
please anybody. You cannot make anybody happy. You just do for you what will create greater for you. From the agenda of, I'm not trying to please them.
No, the thing was, see, look at it from a child's perspective. What the child has been seeing is that the mother, you are not the golden child, the other child is the golden child.
The
He may
one
not
who's
do
living with
anything.
the one who's living with them is never the golden child. It's the other one who's the golden child. कहते हैं जब तक तुम करोगे नहीं तुम्हारी गलतियां कैसे, जो कर ही नहीं रहा उसकी गलती कैसे होगी, जो कर रहा है
हाँ,
उसकी गलतियां निकलेंगी
नहीं,
ना।
the thing is, आप कर भी रहे हो और फिर ये लोग उसके कानाफूसी उसको करते हैं और वो आके तुम्हारे ऊपर ऐसे धमकता है जैसे पता नहीं तुमने क्या गुनाह किया है.
हाँ, वो मिस था. I was lucky in that way that the whole family was not on, मतलब they knew what was going on.
That here they have, I mean, taken the side and बाप रे, everybody has ऐसे जैसे पता नहीं क्या devil हो आप ना बैठे हुए. Anyhow,
But it can change.
ये वक्त भी निकल जाएगा.
Anupama, if you don't go in with ये वक्त भी निकल जाएगा, just keep saying there must be another choice. There has to be another choice. And what is it?
Exact moment पे voice fluctuated. What should I say?
I said you have to ask, be in question always, that there has to be something else. Can you guide me? Can you hold my hand? Can you take me through? Whoever you believe in.
Okay.
And true receiving is being aware of everything around you and having no point of view. What can I do here? What can I change here? What can I choose here? What is this? What can I change this? If I can, how can I change this? What's right about this I'm not getting? How does it get any better than this? What else is possible? I'll write down 8 questions for you. Just be in those 8 questions for a few days and tell me if there is a change.
Okay.
If you really want to get out of it.
Definitely.
How can I see the beauty in everyone and everything? It is not easy. It's not going to be easy. Are you willing to be uncomfortable? No, we are not willing to be uncomfortable.
I'm already very uncomfortable.
Maybe more.
Yeah, I know. I can see that. I definitely see that every moment.
There's a movie coming up by the name of Animal. I was just watching the trailer the other day. Ranbir Kapoor and Anil Kapoor. So they, as Anupma ji is saying, the validation, and we all seek validation from, one person or the other. So it is about the validation, the kind of like, to the extent that Ranbir has gone to just seek the validation of his dad, जो उसको कभी नहीं मिली है.
We are always living on.
Yeah, so मैं देख रही थी because हम अब वही अपने उससे देखते हैं ना, अपने point of view से picture. तो मैं trailer देख रही थी, I was like, oh my God, he's just asking for the validation जो father दे नहीं पा रहा and is going to any extent to seek that validation.
Yeah, you don't have to do that. I mean, you can't get your answer one day. I mean, I've been in these therapies for last 30 years, more. And have I reached anywhere? Probably not. Just the tip of an iceberg. Receiving is nothing to do with liking somebody or having somebody like you. Totally being aware. When you are aware, you know the picture. You can see through. And just ask, can I change this? What can I do about this to change it? You don't have to wait for the answer. It will guide you, give you the energy to whatever feels light, just choose it. Gary even says you keep trying to see the goodness in people when there isn't goodness. People are not willing to receive. That is the biggest thing on planet Earth. You think you will give and people will receive. You got to be aware, not nice. Please stop being nice. How many of you have been spent your life trying to be nice, figuring it out, how to be nice, when to be nice, where to be nice, so that they will be nice to you. Everything that is times a godzillion will you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all, right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pod, all my shorts, boys, provides, and beyond.
Kamal, also we hold on to things and people who are not working only in our lives, like not the close relations, but I have witnessed that in my life, that we hold on to things and people, and then we make ourselves wrong कि यार वो वाला bond अब नहीं है, rather than being aware कि अब these people are like, you know, you have outgrown them or whatever. So that awareness also helps a lot. My journey is different from these people now, and stop making myself wrong for what is happening around.
Exactly. You got to look at people as they are, not as you would like them to be. A great idea to be nice and kind and stuff like that. But it doesn't work. It has never worked. It will never work. You have to be smart. Manipulative. Manipulative is considered a wrong word. In Access, we don't. We think it's a beautiful word. You can manipulate people. We do 24/7. We manipulate ourselves. We manipulate our maids, helps. We manipulate people on everywhere. So please own up, acknowledge that we do, and how else can we manipulate to have ease in our life? Too much of stuff going on, and I think it can be confusing, Anupama, but please keep coming for these calls, Sunday calls. And you
I promised I will.
Yeah. And just whatever you get, you don't have to make yourself wrong for not knowing or what. Whatever you get, please practice that. That's all.
Yeah, sure.
So only thing I'll say is be in question. Never tell yourself a story. If there was a question, if you don't know what question, if there was a question here, what question would be?
Right. I'll stop telling stories. I actually have stopped. Last week, I've tried my level best not to talk about, think about. I mean, not to revisit those
Thinking
things.
is thinking, we call it. Thinking is thinking and is dangerous.
Yeah.
So stop thinking, asking questions, and not waiting for the answer. When you just ask questions, the universe will rearrange it and show you what else is possible. And when it feels light, choose that. And start doing something nice for you at least once, one thing at a day, in a day. Nurturing for yourself. What is nurturing? Kindness for yourself. Find out, I didn't even know what was nurturing for me. And you find
what was?
You keep finding out, because something that feels nice and light and ease and relaxation, that's what is nurturance for you. So choose that. What would be truly nurturing, caring, and kind for you? Choose that. You'll have to find it if you have never nurtured yourself, because it's with me also the same thing.
I like with being with people, actually.
Yeah.
Strange it is.
No, it's okay. Guys, 4 minutes left. If there's any question, please ask.
No, thank you for the thought-provoking session. See you.
Welcome.
Yeah, see you soon on next Sunday then.
Yeah. Anybody else? Hi, Ranjana. Geeta. Rupal. Sorry.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, dear. So please, can you promise yourself that one nurturing thing you will do it today for yourself? And every day, at least एक cheese. Get up in the morning and ask, what will be nurturing for me today? What can I do that will be fun for me? And whatever comes up, whatever energy comes up, do it. No matter what, choose it. Just saying it won't help, because action is also very necessary.
True. I will do.
Thank you, Kamal, for this nurturing call, I would say.
Actually, I forgot. And last night, evening, he called and said, "आपने topic नहीं दिया Sunday का." वो Sunday तो कल है. First thing that came to me was nurturing. I said, "चल यही दे दे." You people tell me what topic you want to discuss next week.
Since it's nurturing, we can talk about self-prioritizing also, like in a continuation of it. If it's light for everybody.
What do you say, guys? Prioritizing us yourself?
Yeah, that's good.
Very good.
Sounds good.
Very good. Very good.
Good. Let's do that. Thank you guys for showing up on a Sunday morning.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Have
you,
a good
Kamal.
day.
Have a wonderful Sunday.
Thank you, and good ke chappi, dur se.
I require lots of chappis.
Thank you, Kanwal.
Thank you, Sapna. Thank you for joining in, darling. I hope it was a contribution.
Definitely, definitely. Thank you so much.
See you next Sunday.
Yeah, see you. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.